So here we have the Volvo XC90 on a 14 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats. There are also 2 extra seats underneath this carpet section to give you 7 seats in total should you wish to use them. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials on the far left-hand side. First of all, you'll see the coolant temperature gauge, then the speedometer, the rev counter, and the fuel gauge. Within the rev counter, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment. And then within the speedometer section, you can see the total miles for the car, which are 56,871. We back out to the steering wheel. We have cruise control over on the left-hand side, and then stereo and phone controls over on the right-hand side. And then in the center, you'll find the main stereo itself. We have the screen directly above that for the satellite navigation. But on the main section down the bottom here is where you can access your AM and FM radio. You can adjust the volume here for the stereo, so you'll see you can do that up and down. We have our CD player. We can skip tracks and tune radio stations, etc. And then we have the phone controls over on the right-hand side just here. So from on there, you can do various things. You can also access your own music, as you can see. Various different ways of listening to your own music, including Bluetooth audio. So you can stream your music wirelessly, as well as making and receiving phone calls as well. Beneath that section, if I move the gear lever out of the way for a second, you can see that we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from down here. Once you're happy with those settings, you can also determine where you'd like the air to be distributed, and then the air conditioning is turned on from here and off from here as well. So it's off when the orange light shows, and on, it's a bit hard to see in this light, but where the green light shows just here. Or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've just asked for by taking control of the direction of the air and the fan speed, which you can hear it doing. If you override that manually, auto will go off. You can put it back on your own settings here as well. We also have a heated driver's seat with 2 different heat settings, and the same for the passenger as well. Under that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, and then various buttons to adjust mirrors, turn your parking sensors on and off. You can turn off the interior alarm for the car, your child locks. They're all done from down the bottom here. And the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.